Yeah, hi there. These comments, I'm just using your initials 2601, the last four digits of your student number. And I am Michael, the founder owner and the materials writer for all of your lessons at the 7-step system to pass a TOEFL IBT. And I'm reading your integrated writing practice test right now. So you have 318 words. You read a reading passage. You listened to a lecture about fast food restaurants. And here's what you said. So I'm going to be giving you a score and some feedback. I might make a few corrections to your essay to make improvements. So you say the reading passage and lecture both talk about the fast food restaurant. I would say here, make this plural. The reading passage discusses that fast food restaurants contribute to obesity and are dangerous to Americans' health. On the other hand, the speaker says that fast food restaurants aren't the unique factor that causes obesity. Speaker says that other factors cause obesity. And that's a good introduction. Very nice. First, the reading passage states that people eat too much fast food, which causes the obesity. However, the speaker states that people spend too much time, I'm going to say, watching TV or playing video games, which also causes the obesity. He further states that obesity is caused by lifestyles. It causes by unhealthy lifestyles, I'm going to say in which so we basically have what the speaker is saying here, right? So we have, he further says obesity is caused by unhealthy lifestyle. Let's go to the lecture. Need to double check something just quickly. So it's caused by an inactive lifestyle. That's what you didn't say that you need to say. Inactive lifestyles. And by, I'm going to say this. This is probably a little more accurate here. Too much food, many calories. Fast food is only one of these kinds of foods. Moreover, speaker also says that people always consider healthy issues I don't think any of this really does much to the writing, so I'm going to get rid of it. The reading passage states that people eat too much fast food, which causes the obesity. However, the speaker states that people spend too much time watching TV or playing video games, which also causes the obesity. He further states that obesity is caused by these inactive lifestyles and by consuming too much food with many calories. There we go. Secondly, the reading passage states that the option of fast food is limited. This is important. The healthy options of fast food is limited. In fast food restaurants, which causes an unhealthy society. On the contrary, the speaker says that nowadays people have many options You might say healthier options like apples for kids. Okay, let's check our facts one more time. So we've now created options like apples or fruit for kids and more salad options. Have many healthier options like apples for kids and salads in fast food restaurants. He also says the calories in many items are most beyond the menu. See this? I don't think you're getting this exactly right. The calorie count of each menu must be on the menu in some states, right? So this is an issue here. He also says that in some states like California and New York, he also says in some states like California and New York, fast food restaurants are required to write the number of calories on each menu item. This is where you're limited with your either you couldn't understand it correctly or you didn't have the grammar and the vocabulary to explain it. So something happened here. So I'm just showing you what you should say. He also says that in some states like California and New York, fast food restaurants are required to write the number of calories in each menu item so that consumers can make more informed decisions. All right, so we're moving ahead. Finally, the author writes that fast food restaurants encourage gluttony, whose simple definition is overconsumption. If you said the author, that means the reading passage, right? So all this information here is not necessary. So let's read it again. The author writes that fast food restaurants encourage gluttony, whose simple definition is overconsumption. Moreover, this consumption is encouraged. You left out an important point, I think, in the reading is encouraged. Because consumers are offered unlimited refills. So unlimited free refills of their sodas, sweetened drinks. I would put that in there. That helps to explain the idea. However, the speaker says that gluttony can be simply controlled by not eating and drinking large amounts in such large amounts at these fast food chains every day. Furthermore, the speaker says people can enjoy the fast food, but they don't need to consume I'm going to say so much of it. The key issue of gluttony, you might say, according to the speaker, is whether people can control how much they are consuming. And I think we have most of, the most important points here. Okay, let's go to the lecture one more time. Let's double check the last part here. It's saying here the point is to take control of our fast food consumption. By doing so, we can think about how our own choices have contributed to unhealthy lifestyles and not just blame fast food chains, right? So that's kind of the conclusion there. People's choices, not just fast food establishments, can contribute to their unhealthy lifestyles. I think we have it there. That's probably pretty close here. In conclusion, the lecture, I would just use the verb conflicts with the reading passage in the problem that fast food restaurants contribute negatively to Americans' health for 3 reasons. Good, we got it. Now what we want to do, let's spell check it quickly and then read it one more time. So we got 332 words. Okay, spell check, here we go. So restaurants, we are changing it. Establishments, yes. All right, let's read it. The reading passage and lecture both talk about fast food restaurants. The reading passage discusses that fast food restaurants contribute to obesity and are dangerous to Americans' health. On the other hand, the speaker says that fast food restaurants aren't the unique factor that causes obesity. I like this word right here because this really expresses the relationship, I think, between the reading passage and the lecture. The lecture acknowledges that fast food can cause people to become fat, but it's saying that's not the only reason. It's saying you can't just blame our unhealthy society just on fast food restaurants. So that was a very important word you used there. The speaker says other factors cause obesity. Yes, firstly, the reading passage states that people eat too much fast food, which causes the obesity. However, the speaker states that people spend too much time watching TV or playing video games, which also causes the obesity. He further says that obesity is caused by these inactive lifestyles and by consuming too much food with many calories. Secondly, The reading passage states that the healthy options of fast food, the healthy options are, because options is that subject after the connector, are limited in fast food restaurants, which causes an unhealthy society. How about, let's use cause effect here, get rid of that. Say hence causing an unhealthy society. On the contrary, the speaker says that nowadays people have many healthier options, like apples for kids and salads in fast food restaurants. She also says that in some states like California and New York, fast food restaurants are required to write the number of calories on each menu item so that consumers can make more informed decisions. Finally, the author writes that fast food restaurants encourage gluttony, whose simple definition is overconsumption. And that was a nice relative clause connector that refers back to gluttony. You're using it to show position or possession. You say, moreover, this overconsumption is encouraged because consumers are offered unlimited free refills of their sodas and sweetened drinks. However, the speaker says that gluttony can be simply controlled by not eating and drinking in such large amounts at these fast food chains every day. Furthermore, the speaker says people can enjoy the fast food, but they don't need to consume so much of it. The key issue of gluttony, according to the speaker, is whether people can control how much they are consuming. Therefore, people's choices, and not just fast food establishments, can contribute to their unhealthy lifestyles. In conclusion, the lecture conflicts with the reading passage and the problem that fast food restaurants contribute negatively to Americans' health for 3 reasons: obesity, unhealthy society, and gluttony. All right, let's take a look at what your score is now. I'm looking at the rubrics right now that I used to score this, so I think overall you're pretty close. There were a few instances where you notice I had to add something or clarify something and try to show kind of what the relationship is between the reading and the lecture. I'm going to put you at the high 3 area right here. I'm going to put you at 375 out of 4, or out of 5. That's going to put you at 24 points out of 30 on this particular practice test. And what I did basically is I rewrote your essay to show you how you can take your score now and get a perfect score. You could get a score 5.5 out of 5 on the editing that I did to your paper, right? Now the other thing we can take a look at here is, let's see what grade you're going to get on this assignment now. So I put you at 375, right? So that's going to put you at 85% on this assignment. So anyway, thank you very much for completing the project. I've enjoyed having you a student so far, winter quarter 2016. And good luck to you. I know that we have a verb tense final exam coming up. So hang in there, work hard, and you will continue to improve your academic English language proficiency.